everyone. It's Brenda Lee with our pendulum and dosing rod reading. Okay, so this is part 2 of a reading that I did, a card reading that I just had done for missing Joshua Roberson from Seattle, Washington. Okay, a 38-year-old man who was last seen on September 5th, 25 in the Rainier Avenue, South Columbia City area of Seattle. So on this particular day, Josh was out running errands with his friend Jasmine, and apparently Josh declined from going into the shopping center with Jasmine, I guess, which was out of character for him. But from there, Josh rode off on his bike, and he hasn't been seen since. A little about Joshua. As a child, they would be what you call army brats, is what his brother called them, as his father was in the army, and they lived in different places, traveled here and there, as a lot of them do. So they lived in Jersey and Missouri, Kentucky, and Belgium. And when Josh was in 8th grade, he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and which, according to his mother, he never accepted that. Okay. And then in his early teens, he got into drugs and developed an addiction. And also, maybe you've seen this, his disappearance was on Dateline. Maybe you've watched that. Let me know in the comments if you have. So the last time that his mother heard from him was on August 4th. Okay, so just about a month prior to his disappearance. And when he was talking with his mom, he had asked her for money and told her that he wants to get off the grid. Okay. So yeah, I had done a card reading earlier, and so we had pulled an angry card out of the crime deck. We also pulled a female card. So there's anger energy, female energy, a hidden box, so like maybe secret, something secret. And then we pulled some confirmations for these cards. Okay. And we pulled an oracle card for him. So now what we're going to do is I'm just using this chart as a sounding board or base, whatever you want to say, for our reading for the pendulum. Okay, so let's find out what happened. What was going on with Josh? Okay, the first question that I have for Joshua Robinson, not Robinson, it's not Robinson, Roberson? Let's make sure I get this right. Yeah, Roberson. I had Robinson down here. Okay, so we want to find out whether Josh, what he also went by, is live with us in physical body today. So I've asked my spirit guides and spirit guides of Josh to come in for us. Are you with us? Okay. Thank you very much. My spirit guide Hannah is with me today. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so clockwise for yes, counterclockwise for no, back and forth for maybe or possibly. If it doesn't move, doesn't want to answer, and we don't push that. Okay. We are dealing with the divine, the spirit realm. Okay. Okay, so let's do this again. Is Joshua with us today in physical body on earth? We're getting a big yes for that. Okay. That's great. That's good news. Okay. Does Josh want to be found? We're getting a no. Okay. Thank you. Is Josh in Seattle, Washington? Good. Okay, he's still there. He's in Seattle. Okay, thank you. I've got a lot of random questions here, so I'm just going to go through them all, okay? Did Josh get into a taxi cab on September 5th, 25? Did he get into a taxi cab? No? Okay, thank you. Did Josh get into a Uber on September 5th, 25? No. Okay, thank you. Did Josh happen to get on a train on September 5th? We're getting a yes that he got on a train. Okay, was this a Sky train? Yes. Okay, he got on a Sky train. Okay, so did Josh leave his bicycle somewhere? Did he hide his bicycle somewhere? We're getting a no for that. Did he leave his bicycle in plain sight? Yes. Okay. Is his bicycle anywhere near the SkyTrain? We're getting a yes. Okay. Was his bicycle locked? No. So hard to say. If law enforcement didn't find his bicycle there, I'm not sure. I don't know. But if they didn't, it might be because he never locked it and he left. So it could have been even stolen, right? Like, we don't know. Okay. From the SkyTrain, did Joshua hitchhike that day? He did. Okay. That's very good news. Thank you for your answer. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Other than his friend Jasmine, did Josh meet up with anyone else that day on September 5th? Did he meet up with anyone? Okay, we're getting a yes. Okay, thank you. Was this person a male? Okay, thank you so much for that. Is Josh living on the streets somewhere in Seattle? Yes. Okay, thank you. Is Josh working? We got that he is working. Okay. Is Josh being paid under the table? Is he being paid under the table so he doesn't have to claim taxes, or the person, his employer, doesn't have to pay taxes? Doesn't have to claim? Okay, we're getting a yes. Big yes for that. Okay. All right. Is Josh in a stable environment? So you know that I'm not making the pendulum move. I forgot to put my hand there earlier. Is Josh living in a stable environment? Okay, we're getting a yes for that. Whoops. I flicked with my fingers accidentally, so I'll ask that again. Is Josh in a stable environment? Big answers, please. Yes, okay, thank you. Is Josh living off grid? Well, we know he's living on the street, so pretty much off the grid, right? So when we think back to if you've watched the first reading with the cards, you know, he kind of wanted, it looked like he wanted to be alone, right? And then he had also told his mom that he wanted to be off the grid. So makes sense. Is Josh living alone? Is he alone? He is alone. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. I'll ask this, but I think we know the answer. Was Josh abducted? Big answers, please. Thank you. No, he was not. Okay. Is money involved in Josh's disappearance? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Is Josh in need of medical attention? Is he in need of medical attention? No. Okay. Thank you. Is drugs involved in Joshua's disappearance? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Was Josh on drugs on September 5th, 25? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Did Josh purchase drugs on September 5th, 2025? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Really appreciate if you guys would let me know if you prefer the dowsing rod readings more, using the dowsing rods, or if you prefer using the pendulum. Okay. My guess is that it'll be kind of half and half. Okay. But I'm just interested to know. Okay. And at the same time, I ask that you please leave any feedback that you want to. Okay. I have an open mind. Okay. If you have any suggestions, I'll take that too. If you have further questions regarding Josh's case or any other, let me know about that. If you want a personal reading, if you know somebody that's missing, or doesn't have to be missing, it could be anything that you want for yourself, you can let me know either in the comments, or you can email me, and that information is in the description. Okay. Are any of Josh's family members involved in his disappearance? Getting a yes. Okay. Are his family members part of the reason why Josh decided to go off the grid? Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's what I felt. I didn't have that question down here. Okay. Big answers, please. Is Jasmine the last person to have seen Josh? No. And that makes sense because he is living on the street. So other people are seeing him. He's more or less in the public eye. Has any of his family members been able to find out where Josh is? No. Okay. I have this feeling Spirit wants me to ask, are there people that are living on the street that have seen Josh's flyers that have been up? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Has Joshua asked these people that he knows on the street not to give any information about him to anyone, family or law enforcement or anybody? Yes. Okay. All right, makes sense. Is Jasmine involved in any way in Josh's disappearance? Yes. Okay. Is Jasmine also one of the reasons why Josh decided to disappear? Yes. Okay. So that's where her involvement is, right? Okay, we know that. Will Josh one day return to his family? Big answers, please. Will Josh one day return to his family? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Was Josh involved in something illegal that also made him want to disappear? Was there any? Okay, yes. All right, okay, there was something else going on. Another reason why he wanted to be off the grid. Okay, we know he's still with us. So some of these questions I don't need to answer because there was no foul play. Okay. He's alive and well. Okay. Is there a building or a structure that Josh stays in sometimes or all the time? Okay, thank you. Is he in an abandoned house? No. An abandoned apartment building? Maybe. Okay. An abandoned hotel? Maybe. They know that Josh does not want to be found. All right, so the spirits know and understand his reasoning. Okay, and they're trying to help him as well. Okay. Does Josh sometimes stay in wooded areas? Yes, okay, so he's sometimes in a shelter or something, a building of some kind. Is there, and also in a wooded area, is there a park nearby where Josh sometimes stays? Yes. Okay, thank you. Is this park that he's nearby, is it abandoned? Do a lot of people that used to go there don't go there anymore? Okay. Is it fair to say that it's an area that's kind of overtaken by maybe perhaps by homeless? Yes. Does Josh sometimes stay in a homeless encampment? Yes. Sounds like he it's kind of all over the place, right? So he's keeping people guessing. Is it fair to say that Josh doesn't stay in one place for too long? Yes, because he does not want to be found. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Let's see, I'll ask this one last question. Will Josh be found by, say, by family members or by a family member? Yes, okay. Big yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, sometimes these readings, when you're using the pendulum, they do go a lot faster than the dowsing rods. Okay, but they're still both as interesting as the other. Okay, so when we were doing the first reading that we did, you can go back and watch that video. But I pulled an oracle card, which was this one right here. Okay, for relationships. And I'll just read it here. It says, relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Okay, so remember, this card was pulled for Josh, right? This is what the spirit guides are telling Josh. Okay, not for us, or not for myself, but for Josh. Okay, so this is for Josh. I'm going to read what it says for him. That was quick, I found it right away. Okay, Josh, it says, we bring you this card, for we feel that you may be questioning a certain relationship in your life. This card also signifies that it may be time to evaluate and appreciate the relationships you have now or those from the past, good or bad. Even a difficult relationship can be a surprising spiritual catalyst for you. All relationships, whether they're on emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual level, are part of the learning process and enlightenment of the soul. No matter what category a relationship falls into, it acts as a teaching tool for the lessons your soul needs to learn. It can help you to understand, change, or enhance your individual qualities. Ask yourself, if it was in the past, what did I learn from that relationship? Or if it's a current relationship, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? Different types of relationships have an uncanny way of identifying which aspects of your life need attention. At times, they reveal your vulnerabilities and insecurities, or your need for attention, approval, and acceptance. Let this card be the catalyst to either heal a current relationship or attract more positive relationships for the future. So that's nice. That's good. And Josh needs to hear this. So who knows? Maybe if he has his phone, I'm not sure. Or sees this on somebody else's phone or tablet or whatever. The spirit guides will make sure that he sees this at one time or another. It might not be right away, okay? But this was for him. All right. And we can also use that for ourselves too, right? If we're feeling kind of the same way, or if we've had issues with family or within ourselves, and it has affected our relationship in one way or another with those that we love or friends. Okay, so that is what I have for you today. So please do like, okay, and share. Sharing would be very good. It just will help maybe this message to get to Josh that much sooner, or his family or friends. Okay, and do subscribe. Okay, and that's for me. All right. Okay, thank you so much for being with me today, and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your questions. The questions really help me a lot when it comes to doing reviews. So please do this. And if you have any others, like I've said before, that you want me to do a reading on, okay, it doesn't have to be about missing people. It can be about anything that you desire. Information's in the description. All right, have a great day. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.